Hello everybody, welcome to Deja Vu Creations. I am Nevaeh, and today we're going to talk about feathering of the lipstick for Evo X. Um, I had, wanted a lipstick that I could, and I know that there's probably templates out there already for this, but I wanted to just kind of do it on my own, and I needed something to where I could just load up the lipstick and I don't have to do any adjustments in the Luluka HUD where I have to blend it down a little bit. It just, whenever I apply it on here, it looks great. And if I want to blend it down, I can, but I don't really have to now that the way that I'm doing it. So um, I wanted to show you guys how I do mine. Like I said, I think there already is some stuff out there that you can do it, but you can actually just do it on your own with just some erasing, light erase. I call it a feather erase. So we're going to find some lipsticks here on Google and see what we can find that might be a really good texture to use in Photoshop. So you will need Photoshop as well when you're going to be doing these lipsticks. So I don't really want to use these here. I'm going to look for something else that has a little bit more texture to it and shine and gloss. Now I really like these. These got a really great texture. It looks like she's got a little bit of a chapped lips and a gloss to it and a great shine. So, and then I noticed that there is different colors that you can already go ahead and add, or you can make your own colors. But I'm going to go ahead and probably save this one as well, so I can just use it. Like, you got several others in here, which is great. So we're going to go ahead and get started over in Photoshop. We'll bring in that picture that we saved. So we do need to do some adjustments to it once we get it in here. So let me do that real quick, and once we get it all cut out of the picture, we can start to make a copy of it and start applying it to the HD lips. Okay, so now I want to make a copy of these lips before I start separating it, because this way I have one for my bottom and one for my top lips. So what we're going to do is I want to kind of do some adjustments here. I noticed that there's some things I need to fix in a little bit. I'll just go ahead and erase the top one first, and then I'll do the bottom, and then we can do our own adjustments here in a little bit. So let's just go ahead and erase the top part of the lip the best that you can. Try not to over erase. Okay, and then once you get done with that, do the bottom part as well, or the top part, sorry. Then you're going to do the top part. That's why I always make a copy of it, just in case if you make a mess or if you mess up and you need to adjust it or go back, you can always go use that copy that you made. Okay, so now I'm going to do the top part. I'm going to erase the bottom. Okay, and start adjusting it onto the HD lips. And you're going to do that for the bottom one as well. So once you get it all adjusted, you do need to kind of bring down the sides of the lips a little bit. So just adjust it as best you can, and then we'll worry about the rest of it. As soon as we get it all done, we'll worry about the rest of it. We're going to do some other things here before we bring it into Second Life. So we got a few more things that we got to do. So just keep following along. Okay, now I'm going to add these bottom lips. Shrink it down just a bit, and then hit the left side of the mouse button and do a warp once you get this updated here. Or or I should say adjusted, sorry. Pull those up there. Bring it down just a bit. Not too much. That's way too much I did. I'll have to pull that back up. Okay, now we're going to add in a filler. This is one I've already done, but I'm going to go ahead and copy over it. I am going to go up to the little dropper tool up there, and I'm going to copy my lips, and this way I have the same color as it, and then put it in here in the middle part of the mouth. So I'm just going to copy over this one here that I did earlier. All right, so I want to kind of clean that part up a little bit where I see a little bit of that skin on there. Just go to the clone stamp and clone that part of that lipstick and just color it in there where you see a little bit of that skin. So we're just going to kind of fill this part in here real quick. I'm going to move it down just a little bit more. So there we go. Get all that done here. Okay, so now I want to go and use the smudge tool because we are overlapping on the HD lips here, and we don't want that to be happening because when you bring that in, it's going to look really weird on the lips. It's going to overlap on it, be way too much. So I want to take the smudge tool and I just want to push these edges in a little bit so that they're not overlapping on the HD lips. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just doing a little at a time to where I can see a little bit of the HD lips showing over it. So, or underneath it, I can see it. So we're even going to do the filler part too. We want to make sure that one comes in a little bit more too as well. And before we do the inside of the mouth, we do need to merge those two together. So I'll show you here in a second what I'm talking about. So once we get all these done here and the lips adjusted to the way that you want, we'll do that in a second. All right, so now we're going to merge the lips and the filler. We're going to merge those two together. So go to your right and merge them. So double click on both of those and then right click and then merge selected. So once you get that merged, we're going to kind of just move. We're going to do a feather, a light feather, and you want to make sure your erase tool is down to a 3. You don't want it too high. So right now I have it at a 3, and I'm just taking it very lightly over the lips here, doing like a little light feather on it. Okay, until I got it to where I want it. If you want to do a little bit more, you're more than welcome to do so. I'm going to kind of adjust my paint tool here a little bit. Just going to adjust these, feather these sides here a little bit. Erase feather. Or feather erase, however you want to say it. So we're just going to kind of just lightly erase it. Okay, I'm going to check this out in a second. I'm going to see how it looks so far. So we're just going to do a test over in Secondlife to see how it looks, okay? So I'm going to bring it up here in Secondlife. Let me save this real quick as a PNG. All right, so now that we're in here, you do need to make a prim or prime box, and I want you to put the script of the LTA, which is the Luluca. You're going to add that in there so you can do this test without pain and test your lips that you just made. And you're just going to add it to this here, all you do, but just make sure you have that script into the box, okay? So it should look just like this, and you just click it, that's it, and then add your lips. And so I can see that part of my lips on the right need to come up just a little bit more. So how I do that is I'm going to, and as you can tell, when you look at the blend, you don't have to blend it down because they look great already. I mean, you can if you want, but you don't need to. They're already beautiful and they look great on her. Everything looks good. So I'm really happy about that. It's just that now I want to go back into Photoshop and I want to kind of fix the side over there on the right, the upper lip. So we're just going to do a smudge tool. We're going to use the smudge tool and we're just going to slightly smudge that area over there in Photoshop and make it move up just a little bit. So let's get that going. Okay, so let's see how this works. We're going to check that out. See, we adjusted it and it looks great. I'm really happy with it. Now, what we can do is we can go back into Photoshop and do some different colors for the lips so we can have more colors for our HUD that we're going to be making. So let me go back into Photoshop. All right, so we're going to go to adjustments. You can go to hue saturations or you can go to the color balance. I always like to start with the hue saturations first and then I will go to the color balance. So we're going to do some adjusting and let's see what we can come up with. You can do all different kinds of colors. This is really fun and really easy, and once you get the color you want, what I like to do is I'll pick that color and then I'll go in and save it and test it on the lips, and if I like it I'll keep it that way, and then I'll come back into Photoshop, do a step back in the history so that I can restart all over and do another color, and so I keep doing that. And as you can tell, we got those lips on. Now we're going to do the pink, more of like a brighter pink, a darker pink, sorry. Now let's test those. There we go. Those are pretty. That looks really good. So anyway, just keep doing your different colors, and then next we're going to be doing some stickers to our lips. So let's get that one started, okay? Okay, so with the same Pillow Talk lips that I just did, I'm adding stickers to this one here. It's more of like a pink color. I call it like the Barbie pink, but I think it's beautiful. So because I love pink, it's my favorite. But I'm just going to add a little bit of fun stickers to my lipstick and just go from there. So you can add all kinds of different stickers to your lipstick. You can adjust them any way you want. If you want to add some jewelry to it, I know that looks really pretty. I've done that before as well. So just experiment, guys, and have fun with it. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching my video. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful night, and God bless. See you later. Just real quick, I just wanted to show you guys the HUD I made for these lipsticks that I made different colors with. I am going to be putting that in my store, so if you guys want to check it out, I have it in World Store and the Marketplace. My in-world store, I don't have a whole lot of stuff in there yet. I am going to be adding as I do videos. I'll just add some stuff to it. So it's just going to be a little here and there just because I do work 10-hour shifts a day. The only time I can actually do it is on, Fridays and weekends that I can do these videos and add stuff. So I'll try to do the best I can and get more content out for you guys. All right, so Good luck with your HUD and your lips. See you later.